Hello everyone, welcome to back my channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before starting the video, please go ahead and hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. The bold and the beautiful spoilers hint that Scott Clifton isn't going anywhere this week. But it's going to be a wild road to recovery for his character Liam Spencer. Not only did Liam just take a bullet from Luna Nozawa, Lisa Yamada, he's fighting an aggressive tumor and only had days to live before he was shot. Dr. John Finnegan's Tanner Novlan. Patient may beat both battles, but that doesn't mean Liam will come out the same man his friends and family knew. As a matter of fact, he might not know any of them at all. Here's what's coming up this summer on Bold and Beautiful. All new spoilers down below. It's been quite a while since anyone on The Bold and the Beautiful suffered from amnesia. Fans are about due for a crazy memory loss storyline. Liam Spencer really is the perfect candidate, seeing as how he was just shot and has been battling cancer. Word on the internet is that Finn and Bridget Forrester, Ashley Jones, could pull off a miracle and successfully remove the tumor or cure the cancer while operating on his gunshot wound. The science behind it really doesn't make sense, but The Bold and the Beautiful tends to stretch the truth when it comes to medical and legal storylines on the daytime show. However, there will be a catch when it comes to saving Scott Clifton's character. Bold and the Beautiful rumors say Liam Spencer could wake up and have a severe case of amnesia. If Finn and the doctors have to remove anything from Liam's skull, there's a chance that they could also remove crucial parts of his brain with a tumor that affect his memory. Could Liam wake up on and not even remember Steffi Forrester or Hope Logan, Annika Noel? Or even worse, could he wake up and think that he is still married to one of his ex-wives? In a soap world full of secrets, scandals, and second chances, The Bold and the Beautiful is ready to deliver one of the most dramatic twists yet. Liam Spencer, the once indecisive yet deeply passionate man who has ping-ponged between two women for over a decade, is about to face a terrifying reality. One that will upend the lives of everyone around him. Brace yourselves, B&B fans, because Liam wakes up from his coma and doesn't remember anyone. The awakening that shakes the Spencer and Forrester families. After weeks of uncertainty following a traumatic accident, speculated to be a car crash triggered by a heated argument between Finn and Liam, the hospital halls fall silent as the flatline alarms fade and Liam opens his eyes. It's a moment Steffi, Hope, and Bill have been praying for, and when it finally arrives, it should be joyful. But nothing is ever simple in Los Angeles. Dr. Bridget Forrester is first on the scene, checking Liam's vitals. As she gently informs him he's been unconscious for weeks, Liam stares at her with a blank expression. She assumes it's grogginess from the sedatives. She has no idea that something much darker is brewing in his mind. Minutes later, Hope rushes into the room, tears streaming down her face, calling his name. Liam. Oh my God, you're awake. But instead of a smile, a confused frown mars his face. Do I know you? He whispers, and the world crumbles beneath her. Hope and Steffi join forces. A rare alliance. Word spreads quickly, and soon Steffi arrives with Finn by her side. The rivalry between the women pauses as they realize they must now unite for Liam. Despite years of heartbreak, betrayal, and love triangles, both women still deeply care for him. Hope breaks down in Brooke's arms, trying to make sense of the loss. He doesn't know me, Mom. He looked at me like I was a stranger. Meanwhile, Steffi looks into her own heart, guilt weighing heavily. Had her fierce confrontations with Liam pushed him over the edge? Was this her fault? Finn tries to remain professional, but he can't shake the feeling that something neurological is at play, especially with Liam's history of concussions. He orders a battery of scans, consulting with neurospecialist Dr. Grace Buckingham, yes, she's back, who insists this is not just temporary memory loss, this is psychological trauma. Bill Spencer faces the unthinkable. Bill rushes to the hospital, a rare crack in his armor. When he hears the news, he storms into Liam's room, full of bravado, ready to reconnect with his son. But the moment Liam meets Bill's eyes, there is no flicker of recognition. "Who are you?" Liam asks, voice small and uncertain. Bill's world shatters. "I'm your father, Liam. Your dad. You're my son, William Spencer." But Liam doesn't blink. He looks terrified, his pulse spiking, and Bridget has to intervene. Bill leaves the room stunned, broken, and for the first time, helpless. Later, in private, Bill confides in Katie and Wyatt. "My son's alive, but he's gone. He doesn't know me, he doesn't remember who he is. What if he never comes back?" Wyatt, usually the level-headed one, is visibly shaken. "We have to bring him back, show him who he was." But Katie warns, what if that's not who he wants to be anymore? Luna becomes an unexpected ally. As the core characters struggle to reach Liam, it's Luna who makes a surprising breakthrough. Visiting the hospital for her own reasons, possibly still recovering from her own traumatic scandal involving Lai, Poppy, and Finn. Luna stops outside Liam's door and hears his panicked voice rising. She steps in instinctively to comfort him. "It's okay. You don't have to remember everything right now. Just breathe." Her calm tone and lack of expectations soothe Liam in a way no one else has managed. Their brief encounter sparks something, not a memory, but a feeling of peace. Later, Hope and Steffi observe Luna's connection with Liam with mixed emotions. Could she be the key to his healing? And if so, how would that affect the already fragile web of feelings within their twisted triangle? Hope's emotional spiral. Who am I without him? Hope spirals. Not only has she lost Liam, she's now invisible to him. The man who once chose her, who fathered her child, now looks at her like a stranger in the supermarket. She clutches a framed photo of their wedding, whispering, "We promised forever, Liam." How can forever mean nothing now? Brooke tries to comfort her daughter, suggesting she focus on Beth, who needs her mother now more than ever. But Hope can't stop trying to fix the unfixable. She creates a memory wall in Liam's hospital room, photos, letters, drawings from Beth, all in hopes something will click. Still, nothing. When Hope begs him to read one of Beth's bedtime books, hoping it might spark something, Liam politely obliges. But halfway through the story, he gently says, "I'm sorry, I just don't feel like that man." Hope shatters. Steffi's dilemma, guilt or opportunity? For Steffi, things are murkier. She's torn between guilt for her role in Liam's emotional collapse and an unfamiliar opportunity. Could this be a chance for a reset? A clean slate? She confides in Ridge and Taylor separately, both of whom give conflicting advice. Ridge urges her to fight for her family, reminding her of the love she and Liam once shared. Taylor, more grounded, urges compassion, not possession. "Don't manipulate this, Steffi. Let Liam decide who he wants to be, without pressure." Finn, already growing suspicious of Steffi's mixed motives, starts to draw boundaries. Liam's memory loss is not your second chance, he warns. Steffi resents the implication, but can't fully deny it. The return of Thomas, and a dangerous idea. Word of Liam's amnesia reaches Paris, and Thomas returns, ready to protect Hope. His presence complicates everything. He's matured, allegedly, and wants nothing more than to see Hope happy again. But when he sees her devastated, Thomas suggests something bold. "What if this is a gift, Hope? You're free now. You can finally live your life without Liam holding you back." Hope recoils at first, loyal to her love. But over time, Thomas's words start to fester. She begins to ask herself questions she never allowed before. Who is she without Liam? Could this be a chance to redefine her life? And could Thomas be part of that future? Sheila's involvement, a suspicious link? Meanwhile, in a stunning twist, Sheila Carter learns about Liam's condition and becomes very interested. She begins visiting the hospital under the guise of supporting Finn, but she watches Liam's every move carefully. Why? Because Liam's accident may not have been an accident at all. Backroom flashbacks show Sheila in the shadows near the scene of the incident. Did she sabotage the car? Did she drug him beforehand? Or does she just see Liam's amnesia as another opening to manipulate the Forresters and Spencers from within whatever her plan is? She begins whispering things to Liam while no one is around. You're better off not remembering them. They only ever hurt you. Could Sheila be trying to reprogram Liam? A shocking revelation and a new identity? Just when everyone begins to accept that Liam may never be the same, he shocks them all with a stunning announcement. I don't think I'm Liam Spencer. I want to be called Will. I don't know why, but it feels right. The room goes silent. That's his younger brother's name. Is Liam recalling something buried deep? Or is Sheila manipulating him into believing he's someone else? Could this be dissociative identity disorder? Or has Liam simply chosen to walk away from his old life entirely? What happens next? Hope files for full custody of Beth, afraid of Liam's unpredictability. Steffi begs Finn to let her bring Liam home to the Cliff House, believing familiar settings may help. Bill starts investigating the crash and finds shocking surveillance footage showing Shayla near the scene minutes before the accident. And Luna. She starts spending more and more time with Liam, forging a bond neither of them can explain and everyone else fears. Final scene, the cliffhanger that will change everything. Late one night, Liam, now calling himself Will, sits by the hospital window, staring at the city's skyline. Luna enters quietly, handing him a cup of tea. Do you think I'll ever remember who I was? He asks. Luna looks into his eyes. Maybe, but maybe who you are now is enough. They lean in closer, just as Hope walks into the hallway and sees them. A tear falls down her cheek, but behind her, Thomas appears. I told you, he says softly. It's time to move on. But is it to you as Sheila watches all of this unfold from a security monitor she shouldn't have access to? She smiles wickedly. Everything's going exactly as planned. This story is far from over. Liam's memory loss might be a temporary twist or a permanent fracture that gives way to an entirely new era of the bold and the beautiful. With Sheila lurking, Hope and Steffi shifting, and Luna unexpectedly rising, the canvas is reset, and no one is safe. Thanks for watching this video, and please subscribe our Bold and BAUTFUL UPDAT YouTube channel for more update news.